President Trump is due to host the most important crypto summit in the history of crypto. And it's finally some good news that we have all needed so much this week. Let's have a look at it. Nothing I do here is financial advice. Please seek your own financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet with a beard talking to you about what I see and do. Nothing here is financial advice. Good morning, crypto world. It is time we had some good news because this week has been absolutely up. The negativity, the fear has been rife across the crypto world this week. And do you know what? I understand it, quite rightly so. People have been worried. But finally, we have some news. We have some news that is going to change everything, that is going to make everything feel just a little bit more sunshine today. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button. Hit the like button. It costs you nothing to do that, and it's going to help me out a lot. So just hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Now listen, for everybody that's followed me over from TikTok, I appreciate every single one of you. There's about 800 of you now that have followed me over in the first 4 days. And honestly, I can't thank you enough. So thank you very much to all of you guys. If you've just found me because you're scrolling through TikTok and I've hit on your algorithm, then give me a subscribe. I'm bringing you crypto news every single day without fail. So hit that subscribe button. While I'm feeling all positive and trying to bring up your spirits today, let's have a look at the top 100 crypto by market cap. And it is a sea of green. This is what we wanted to see for a while. And this is on the day. So the last 24 hours this is showing. And you can see there are some great winners. HEX, 49%. HBAR, 23% up. Trump coin, 18% up. What is this one? I mean, yeah, look at this one. Another one, Celestia. This one is now up to $4.14. I don't know if anybody follows that one, but it's doing well. Bitcoin up 6.2%. Finally, Bitcoin is now back above the $85,000 mark. Hugely important. Solana now back above the $142 mark. That's up 7.7%. We can see that today we have woken up. If you're in the UK, it is currently now AM UK time. And we've woken up and it's looking lovely. This is what we want to see. More of that, pretty please, crypto gods. But this is the beautiful little bit of news that we've woken up to this morning. This is something that I think is massive for crypto. In fact, I don't think it ever gets any bigger than this. And let me explain to you why. This is from Crypto Briefing, but I could have picked one of a million articles this morning to go through. I'm just picking this one because I think it's something you guys might know. And we've got President Trump is hosting his first ever White House Crypto Summit on March the 7th. We already knew about the March the 7th, but why I think it's important that it's all over the press today is because of what's happened over the last month and also running into the last week. Because throughout the month of February, we have seen a plethora, and that is a great word, plethora of SEC cases being dropped. Robinhood, Coinbase, just to name just a few. And then I woke up this morning to another one where the case against the HEX founder, Richard Hart, that's also been dropped again this morning. And it seems everything that's been talked about in these closed meeting SEC meetings that's crypto related has then been thrown out. The one they haven't mentioned, which is the biggest one out of all of them, is Ripple and XRP. And the reason why I think they haven't mentioned it is because there's one thing that Donald Trump loves to do, which is to take the limelight on the big issues. And so he should. He's the president of the United States of America. But you just know with this one, he's going to want to announce it. I just feel it in my bones. I could be wrong. But I just feel that when it comes to the big one of XRP and the news of the SEC case being dropped, he's going to want to do this personally. It is currently March the 1st. We are 6 days away from the summit. The biggest crypto summit ever. Probably the most important crypto summit that will ever be. Let's have a look at this article and let's see exactly what they're saying about it. So they're saying that Trump's summit aims to set groundworks for regulatory clarity and economic growth in the digital asset sector. President Trump will host the first ever White House Crypto Summit on March the 7th. The summit aims to establish regulatory framework for the crypto sector while supporting innovation. Donald Trump will host the first ever White House Crypto Summit on March 7th, bringing together industry leaders, CEOs, investors, and members of the president's working group on digital assets. David Sachs and the White House AI and crypto czar shared in a statement on X on Friday. So this happened overnight if you're from the UK. If you're from the US, then it was smack bang in the evening probably, or night time. But President Trump will host, they basically just saying the same thing, but then it's actually shown on David Sachs's tweet exactly all the official information, what's going to happen. The announcement comes after Trump signed an executive order to form an internal working group aimed at making America the global leaders in crypto. Chaired by Sachs. By the way, if you don't know who Sachs is, go and Google him because he knows his stuff, mate. I promise you that. The group will explore the creation and regulation of the national crypto stockpile and stablecoin regulatory framework. Bit wordy that. So if you are new into crypto, then some of that might not make sense. But basically, they're going to make crypto legal to be used in all the things that they want to use. Because at the moment, there's been some legal hurdles they've had to jump over. And it will basically open the floodgates for crypto to be used on mass adoption and also for them to use it for stockpiling wealth of the US economy. The directive also overturns a prior executive order by former President Joe Biden that sought to establish a crypto regulatory framework and prohibits the development of a US central bank digital currency known as a CBDC. Now, this is huge because Trump has been saying for a very, very long time, when he was doing the campaign trail and he was holding his not called meetings, what they call rallies in stadiums and all sorts. He's been banging on about this, that he thinks it's an important thing to do, that the people in his inner circle think this CBDC is very important. Now, Biden was the exact opposite. He said, no, let's stop this happening. But obviously Trump's won. They've replaced a lot of the people that are around to make decisions with Trump favorable people. And we're plowing forward. In today's press release, the White House outlined plans to establish a clear regulatory framework for the crypto sector while supporting innovation and promoting economic liberty. The administration also criticized its predecessor for having unfairly prosecuted the digital asset industry. This is the line that made me want to talk about this today, because they are openly now saying that the crypto industry that have had cases brought forward by the SEC, they believe are unfairly prosecuted. And we have seen all the ones that have been looked at over the month of February thrown out. Yet XRP hasn't been mentioned. Complete and utter radio silence since the closed door meeting on Friday where this was discussed. I've said what I think. I think it's because Trump wants to do it personally. He can't resist it. He loves the limelight. And fair play, because it'll be one of the best mic drops the crypto world has seen, especially if you're an XRP holder. So let me know in the comments. Is this some green shoots of hope that you've been waiting for this week? Does this make you feel a little bit better about what's been happening? Because let's face it, we've all had some right kicks in the plums this week. However, did you buy the dip? Were you adding to your positions during this extreme fear? I did a video yesterday talking about the extreme fear, talking about extreme greed, and talking about the timings of when potentially good deals would be a good time to do them. Did you add to your position? Is now a good time to add to XRP? Let me know in the comments what you think. And remember, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. It'll mean everything to me. And also hit the like button. It costs you nothing to hit that button. But if you hit it, it's going to help me. So I appreciate every single one of you. Listen, if you want to support the channel more, if you look at the links in the description, there's a plethora there. There's that word again. Plethora, loads of deals and discounts that I've gathered for you guys. So go and have a look at them. Go and see which one suits you. But listen, hit the subscribe button and I'll be bringing you more fantastic news hopefully soon. Speak to you soon.